Hi there folks, welcome back. It's Handmade by Shirley and I've come on to do some embossing with some Gummiapan stamps. This one here, I'm going to only use the tulips, and this flower here, I'll be using that. I've also got a stamp Smile, it's good for you as well. So what I plan to do, I've got this piece of paper card. It's not any particular size. I just pulled out of my stash. So it's 8¼ by 9¼. But I will be cutting it down. So what I thought was that I would stamp these in with Versamark, and then I'd emboss it with some gold embossing powder, and then I'd colour it in with some metallic pens that I've had for a while and I never used them. So these are actually mica powders, but I've got these Spectrum Noir even metallic pens, and you get a fine end and a brush end. So I thought I'd try and do something with that and see what happened. So I've got my Versamark, I've got my embossing buddy, my tray. I'm trying to just clean it a wee bit because it's filthy. It's a bit better. And I've got, as I say, gold embossing powder, I think. Yeah, I've got this one. This is an older one from, oh, I don't know, it's Heat It Up. Not sure where that's from, but that's very old. I am running low on some of my embossing powders. I need to get some. But I was trying to use the ones that I've got first, but I am running quite low. So I've got that. So I thought I would do it in gold. I have maybe got a little bit more of gold somewhere because my gold is running out. It's a very popular one. I don't see another. Oh, there's a wee tiny bit there, which is actually champagne pearl. It's not gold. So we'll use this and let's get started. So I'm just going to put my embossing buddy all over the whole piece of card because I'm not sure where I'll do it. I might do 2 card fronts as well. So I have to get my stamps onto a block. So I'm going to update my blocks because these are going to be the really old blocks, which they are. I've had them forever. So I'm just using the tulips, and I'm going to put a piece of low-tack tape on the back. I'm just going to fold it over like that and pop that onto the block, and then pop the stamp over the top. And I'll do that for the other stamp as well, this one. Excuse me. One big enough, it can go like that. So just a piece of low-tack tape, doubled over, like so. And I would just put it where the actual flower head is, probably. Like that, and then I need one more for the sentiment, which I will use as well, but I won't probably do that at the minute. That will be coming at the very end. So it's the one, if you've got the Gummiapan one stuck on here, which says Smile, it's good for you, and the other 2 were that flower, which I'm not sure what it was called, and this was part of this one with the mouse, the flying mouse. I'm not sure what that's called either because it doesn't actually have anything on it to say what it is, but there are numbers, so
If you want to ask me, you feel free to do it. And I don't know what I've done there. That wasn't very good. I didn't get a big enough piece. So I'm in the process of gutting my craft room. It is an absolute mess at the minute. Luckily you can't see. But it is a mess. I'm getting rid of things that I don't use. I mean, that I haven't used for a number of years. And then putting all the new stuff in order. That's my plan. I haven't quite got there yet. Anyway, let's get started. So I'll get my Versamark. Now I wonder if I could just chop this in two, and then that would be a bit easier, I think. Let's put that there for a second, and that out of the way. So if I just chop this to about 4 and a bit, 4.5. That'll give me 2 bits to work with, and then I won't really waste anything, hopefully. So we'll start first with this one, and I probably will cut this down as well, but all I want to do is just ink up with the sticky ink this tulips stamp, and I'm going to just kind of come off, because I want it to look like it's come off the card a bit. That's okay. I'll do it again, and then I'll pop these other flower in between somehow, or maybe I'll just, sure, I might actually make this the bottom of the, could make it the bottom of the card. See what we can do here. So just stamping that on. You probably won't see it at the minute because it's quite, you won't probably see it because you don't often see that, you will when I put the powder on, so you'll definitely see it then. There we go. And I'm wondering if, I'm just going to use the tulips just now. I'm wondering if I can actually kind of just do this. If it doesn't work, I can cut that piece off. Yeah, so it looks like there's some behind. And I'll just do another wee bit at the end here, so that we can just, there we go. And I might just do one more, so it looks like there's some behind as well. So just kind of coming in there as well. And then I think I'll just leave it like that because I don't want to overpower it. So let's just cover this in gold first, and then see what we've got. Just covering the whole thing with the gold. That gold's nice actually. And just this wee bit at the end, like that. Just tap it off, and then you can see exactly where I've done it over. So I've got a little brush here somewhere. Oh, it's actually a big brush. And I don't, there's some wee bits that I think, oh, I don't want that on it. So there's a few wee bits here, a couple of wee bits just here. So do that obviously before you heat it, because once you heat it, it is stuck there, if you see what I mean. It's kind of stuck there. You can't brush it off after it's heat set. There's a wee bit there as well. Just take that off. There we go. And then I'm going to put that to the side at the minute. Put this back in. I always manage to get it on my glass mat, always. Right, where's the lid for the, just pop this on just now, and I'll just wipe that away.
cloth. There we go. And then we're just going to heat set this. So I'll be back when I've heat set. So I've done all that, and it looks really good. So you could have the card this way, or the card that, and I could actually cut that into 2 cards. So what I'm going to do now is bring in these metallic paints, and I'm going to just, got a couple of green here. So I've got a kind of jade green and a green citrine. So this should work as a resist, so I shouldn't go over the lines, hopefully. So I'm going to start with my brush edge on some of the leaves, and I'm just going to go over that. Just, you can just see how nice that's starting to look. You could always use metallic paint on it or something similar if you wanted to do something like that as well. It would work. I just saw these pens and I thought, oh, I need to use them because I haven't used them for such a long time. So that was really my thinking behind it, and here we go. So just going over that very gently, like that. And I will bring in the other colour as well. Just wanted to show you what it was like. They really are good pens, these. Don't use them enough, that's my problem. So we'll just go over this one as well, like that, and just that one there. And it really does create a lovely, lovely effect, I think. I think it's really nice. Get that in as well now. I'll just pop that one as well. And then I'm going to bring in the darker, well, I'd say it's a darker, it's just a different colour. So it's jade green, if I get it up the right way. And I'm just going to use the brush end again. So you can see it's a slightly, just a different colour in there. Just go over that piece of tulip. And I mean, I can go over this as well and just blend that kind of in. I could have that one, I could go over these as well, and that, just to give it a bit of variety. So, you know, you don't have to, just makes it look a bit less flat, I think. So just kind of going in between there like that. And this bit here, we've got some bits up here, so we can kind of do them as well. And another bit up here. And then go over the leaves again with this colour. And I just think that looks really nice. I think it's pretty. It's really pretty. So I'm going to then take this again, this one, and go over this leaf here, just behind these tulips that are in the front of them. And same here. And I'll just go over these wee bit as well, just to give it extra texture. And then I think that is fine. I think that's absolutely fine. So I'm looking for some nice colours for the tulips. So there's quite a few nice colours here. I was going to go for the more purples, but I'm thinking there was a bluey colour. Don't know there's lots of purple. So there's Antique Pearl, which is this one. There is, they do look quite similar, but they're actually not. This one is Pink Quartz. There's another one that's a purple tinge, is Amethyst. So yeah, these two actually look really similar, but that looks a deeper colour. And then the red ones, the pinks, that's Red Garnet. And then this is Vintage Satin. So I think I'm going to just go with these purples just now. So I'm going to go in with the darker colour first, which is pink. It's not the dark, it is the darker pink quartz. So I'm just going to do a few bits with that. Doesn't really come out that brightly, that one, on the black, but that's okay. We can just can't see it that much. You can see it if I hold it to the screen. So it's not quite as dark as first thought. So I'm just going to kind of go around the edges with that one. So the outer sort of tulip's edge here. And I can go in with the kind of darker purpley colours. But I think it's really effective. I hope you do. I hope you'll let me know what you think. I've got a few folk who regularly let me know what they think, and it's so nice to just hear your thoughts and hear from you. So, you know, don't be afraid not to say anything, because it's always nice to hear people's ideas as well and comments. So that's that. So I'm now going to come in with this Amethyst. I think that's Pearl. That's Antique Pearl. So we'll just use this as well. So that comes up much brighter than the other one, definitely. You can really see that showing there. So just kind of pull that down a bit, around there as well. Bring it up a bit. So that, I think that looks lovely. Really do like that. So nice. Hope you'll agree. Now, obviously I could use any colour. I could have made them different colours, but I'm just trying to stick more to a sort of similar colour than just mixing them all up all the time. Like that. Around that. Nearly done. Then we can chop that up and make it into card or cards, whatever. And then the last wee bit here, which we'll go in the middle again for, I'm trying to hold my hand away from it because I don't want to smudge it, because it obviously takes a wee bit to dry as well. So yeah, I don't want to stick my hand in it, because that's what will happen. There we go, leave it there. I think that is absolutely lovely. I hope you'll agree. Now, when have I not used this one? Thought
Just going round the edge here a bit, so that's even darker, that one. So we can pull some of the colour down a bit more and just put kind of lines in to give it more texture. And I'm just going to cover that because I don't think that other colour was dark enough, really, was it? So this just gives a nice bit of highlighting more than anything, I'd say, into the purples. Yep. Just blending these colours in. It makes it look so much more realistic, doesn't it? Definitely. So that's my first card base. So I'll pop that to the side and let's do the other card that I had. So let's wipe that away a wee bit. So it's the same thing, except I'm going to use probably a mixture of these two this time, I think. Let's see. So I'll put that in there. So let's get our sticky glue. And let's just, please stay on. Let's just do one of these. Yeah, that's worked. Another one of these, slightly further down. It's better. Another one here, maybe. Let me see. I'm trying to see how it's going to quite. Yeah, that will work, I hope. It's gone over very slightly, but not too badly. See if I can just get a bit of a flower head in here. Now let's do our tulips again. And let's do them kind of now, so they would go more like that. Not quite how I wanted it, but that's okay. I'll just leave it. I'm going to cut it. That's fine. We can put one of these up kind of in the middle here, maybe. This might not work. It's not working quite as nicely as the first one, is it? But let's see. Let's not burn our bridges yet. It's okay. Let's just put another one up here as well. Let's just try that. I mean, it's not quite what I was thinking, but we can try it. So we'll get our gold again. So where's our gold? What's here? So just pop that into the tray. Just got all the bits. There we go. Let's get that over the edge, shouldn't I? And just ping it a bit, and then, I mean, that looks fine, so that's fine. So just pop that back in here. Let's see if there's any wee bits I don't want. I mean, I'm probably going to cut this anyway, so it might not matter whether there is or not. So just with a wee brush, just flick all that away if you don't want it. And then you can
probably cut this anyway. And then I'll wipe this away, and then I'll come back with this heat embossed, as well as ready to do this next bit. So I'm back now. I had to start again because I made a bit of a muck-up of it, and I quickly just went over and re-stamped. So what I'm going to do now is just colour in as well. So just doing similar thing, just actually I'll take the smaller side, this one, because it's a very small area, and just go down here. A bit, because this, I'm going to cut it because this, some of the bits don't look quite right, so we'll cut it and I can disguise that. So just quickly go over all of that, like that. Just a few wee bits there, that bit can go fine. Hope I'm in view, probably not, because sorry if I wasn't in view there. I'll bring that down to just the back here, and that one's slightly there, that one there. That one kind of comes all the way down like that, this one. So it's just a similar thing, really. Came off a bit there. I'll just go over in the other green as well, and then not use that side, this side, yeah. So, and then we can make them into something, or one of them into something anyway. You could do this with luscious powders as well, or as I say, metallic pens like these are similar. You could also do it with metallic paints, or you could do it, they don't have to be metallic, but I think it shows up much nicer if they do have the wee bit metallic in it, but it wouldn't necessarily have to. I'll just put a wee bit of green in that one, and there's a wee bit of a green leaf here as well. That might get cut off, so right, this time I'm going to do the reds. So I've got vintage satin and garnet red, so I'm going to do tulips this colour, and I think I might do the other flower a slightly different colour. Now, I am doing this as fast as I can for the video, but I mean, if you're going to do something similar, you would obviously take your time to do it. I'm just going quite fast because I'm conscious that the video runs on too long, and sometimes that's when people get fed up. But I am not good at editing my videos very well. I can do some things, but other things I just cannot do. And sometimes it is quite nice to see the process anyway, isn't it? So I'm trying my hardest to just go quite quickly through this, but you can see that tulip really does look nice. It's nice when it's all coloured in. And I'll try and get some blue on the other one. Oh, that's my first one, which I really like. I'm very proud of that one. Hope you'll agree it's pretty nice. So just turning this to the side because it's easier for me to do it like this. You can still see what I'm up to. Let's make that a wee bit more neater. That's better. And then these three. Now I'm going to use this other one just now. So using the brush end again, and just add in a few colours into that just to give it a slightly different look, as if it's more, you know, it's got its colour So it's lights and dark shades as well. There we go. Just adding that in. There, like that. And the same here. It's not too much of a difference, but there's a slight difference. Right, I just want to turn it round and go over here as well. Just leaving a wee bit near the bottom. I can colour that in with the other colour I've got. Go over it. So let's just go over it with this one a little bit. See, there's not an awful difference in some of these colours. You might notice it more if it's on white paper, but maybe not as much here. So I'm thinking I might do these ones with blue. So I have got a blue here, which is called Topaz, Blue Topaz. So I think I'll try this one, just for a different bit of colour. Which is quite nice as well. Like that. Turning it upside down so that I don't smudge the bits I've already drawn on, because it still stay wet for a wee bit. So it's quite nice with the blue actually. Just gives it a wee bit of a difference. I mean, if you're watching this video and you find this bit boring, you can always fast forward it. You don't have to watch me do every single bit, but sometimes it is quite nice to watch. But you've got that option. There we go. So I'll just hold that up to let you see. So it's quite nice as well. So what I'm going to do is, now I'm wondering if I do something. Ah, there's my Gummiapan ones here. I bought some Gummiapan ones, but I also got some, well, I did buy them obviously, the mystery bag, and I could not find them. So I found them now, so I'll be able to use them. Just got this, I want to just give this a wee rub back as well and see if some of it, I think that's better. It's just to give it a wee rub back. So that's two techniques that I've done today. I'll just pop them that way so you can see. And if you do like them, let me know. I will make them into cards because I think we're running on a bit. It's 33 minutes and I'm conscious of that. So I will make them into cards and I will do that in another video. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.